See you next week, my good friend.
Thank you, Barry. Coming up next on The Beat Goes On, it's our brand new reporter on the social scene, Anne Batley Burton. Known throughout New Zealand as the Champagne Lady and one of the real housewives of Auckland, Anne lets us know week by week who's hot and who's not. Bonsoir, Anne Batley Burton. Welcome back to The Beat Goes On for another exciting week.
Thank you, Gerard.
And
good to see you looking on form.
Oh, thank you.
We'll have to drink to that.
Yes. We have a little...
We'll have another little cheers.
Yeah, little sip
Santé et bonheur, health and
We'll have a
happiness.
small sip before we have our big sip.
Oh, will we? Have to get the show underway. Boys, we'll have a sip of champagne.
Now, Anne, I always say it every week, but nothing changes.
That's so nice.
You've had a busy week, really busy week, and looking at my list here, you were worried. You were going to the Soul Punch at the bar called Soul Bar, and it was Halloween night, and you were worried about, what am I going to wear?
I know.
And But in the end, you said, to heck with it, I'm just going to go as
Me.
beautiful Anne Batley Burton.
That's right.
And,
Well, the main problem behind that was because we'd already been to a couple of balls, of course, and we'd
and we'll talk about
partied
those,
hard,
yeah.
yes, and
Yeah.
we'd partied hard and didn't get home till 5:45 in the morning. I don't know what we were doing, but I do know we ended up at that whiskey bar in Ponsonby Road. So we were having a lot of fun after the ball.
Yeah.
So by the time I got up and got organised, it was about 10 o'clock, and I was thinking, what am I going to wear? I've got to be there at 12 o'clock. And so I thought, to hell with it. I'm just going to wear a dress that had, as you will see from the photos, a bit of orange in it, and my shoes, which were sort of nearly orange. So, but all the other people were looking amazing, all the people that I sort of associate with anyway. And Judith, as usual, and all the staff, they were just
fantastic.
Dressed to the nines. They had all these sort of painted masks all over their faces. They had spiders hanging from the ceiling. You know how they have all those beautiful flowers that hang, they're amazing at Soul Bar. Well, amongst them were all these spiders dangling around. You sort of walk along, boom, there's a black spider right in your eye.
Yeah. What's the thing that gives you the biggest fright? A spider, a snake, or a rat?
Oh, I don't mind little rats at all, actually. No, the cats get them quite regularly and often leave them running around the house.
But, you know,
no, I'm not
what
keen
about a mouse?
Oh, I like little mice. They're really
some
cute.
Of them
No, it's the
scream the
snakes.
place down with a mouse, don't they?
Yeah, well, I actually feel sorry for the mice because I really like the little mice. And I've always saved the spiders because with us living by the bush, you know, in Parnell, often spiders come in, particularly when it's raining. And so even though I might be terrified of them, I go to a lot of trouble, wetters as well, and I get them into a jar, and I don't pick them up in my hands, but I get them into a jar and then pop them back in the bush. But the snakes, oh no, honestly, I am terrified of snakes. I wouldn't kill them or do anything bad, but I am terrified of them.
Wow.
But yes, so the Soul Bar, it was fantastic, and the food was incredible.
All right, he said very snakily. I'm moving on to the Starship Ball. It raised $500,000 for the Starship.
That was the 25-year anniversary. If you remember, sort of Rosie Horton basically sort of founded all of that and did an incredible job all through those years. She was there too with Michael. But it was amazing to see the outpouring of generosity.
Yeah.
The aim was to raise $250,000.
And they've raised $500,000.
500, and some generous person, I don't know who it was, but some particular person, anonymous, when it got to 420, just basically topped it up. And it wasn't even so much an auction, it was things like, oh, who will pay for this? And actually, Graham Hart was very generous, and I think he paid about $55,000 for one item. Just stuck his hand up, you know, I'll take it, or he'll pay for it, you know. But one thing that is disappointing, as far as I'm concerned, is because, I mean, it's great that they've got it for Starship and any other charity, but I really wish people would be more generous as far as the New Zealand Cat Foundation is concerned, my charity, for the cats and things, because animals are just as worthwhile, but for some reason, people are far less generous. So if anybody wants to donate, the New Zealand Cat Foundation.org.nz, send me some money, please.
Now, the Omaha House sale, how did that go?
Well, it wasn't so much a sale. Basically what it is at Alan Myers.
It was a big party,
Sotheby's,
sort of.
Big party, yes. He gets me up there and we do the champagne, so people basically have lots of fabulous...
You do the symposium.
Jacquard. Yes, the symposium. My etiquette tips, so everybody knows how to handle their glass by the stem, remember?
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
This is a no-no, putting your hand around the glass, folks.
That's right.
Because it warms up the champagne.
It does.
It kills the bubbles.
It kills the bubbles, and it also doesn't look very elegant, let's face it. So, you know, I give people some amusing little tips. So they all enjoyed it, and the setting was gorgeous.
Yeah.
The property is stunning and overlooking the water, and we actually did it in style. We got the old Bentley out of the garage, you know, Dad's beautiful black Bentley. And so we drove up in that with all the champagne and the food and so on. And then Deb Bryant from Red Carpet TV, she filmed it all. So this is really to promote the sale of the house.
I think it's time for a sip. This is the big sip.
Yes.
The one we had before was a small sip.
That doesn't mean you have to guzzle the whole glass either.
We're drinking to Champagne Sugar.
Yes, we are.
This is the champagne that you import into New Zealand.
It is.
And let's taste the fruit of life.
You know, Gerard, they
Isn't
were
it
just
beautiful?
saying it is gorgeous. They were just saying, again recently, on International Champagne Day actually, that in fact 3 glasses a day, they have proven that it it helps against Alzheimer's. And they've done all these studies on rats, and 3 glasses a day, definitely a benefit.
Wow.
So I'm going to be fine.
What's your name again?
You're not drinking enough of it then.
Now look, I love this little comment in your Champagne Lady etiquette page, and it said, remember always to turn the bottle and not the cork when opening the bottle, and it should open with a whisper, like the sigh of a satisfied woman. And not
Very
like,
appropriate.
and not like a rocket going off. Wow.
That's right.
Yeah,
The
look-
trouble is, it's quite hard to handle. Sometimes the next one goes boom, and you think, oh no, who was that one?
What about us guys who have never heard the sigh of a satisfied woman?
Well, you're really missing out.
Could you give us a sigh of a satisfied woman now?
I'd have to open another bottle.
Now, Anne, coming up next week, tomorrow night's going to be great. This is the, what date is it? It's the 6th of November. But tomorrow,
Oh, no, it's the
5th of November.
Yes, the 5th.
Tomorrow night it's the 6th, which is the Melbourne Cup. You're off to the Melbourne Cup?
It's Melbourne Cup Day.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yes. And but you know what actually happening tonight? I must say what's happening tonight, which is very important. I'm actually off for dinner with the Cuddly Bear because it's his birthday.
Richard.
Yes, so we're
Richard
going out for
Burton.
dinner.
So this is Richard Burton. This is how you get the Anne Batley Burton.
That's right.
Mr.
Yes.
Burton.
Yes, so it's his birthday.
It's how old are we allowed to?
I don't think he minds people knowing. He's 66.
66.
Doesn't look a day over 56, mind you, and parties like a 40-year-old.
He's a very devilish character, being
He is,
66.
isn't he? He is.
He
He's
just
gorgeous.
needs one more 6, doesn't he? 666.
Yes. So we're doing that, so that's why I'm sort of rushing off. But no, tomorrow we've got Melbourne Cup Day,
Yeah.
which we always have at Euro. We love Euro. And we're out on the terrace, and that's going to be a day full of fun and
Well, before
revelry.
we move on, happy birthday, Richard. Happy birthday. Also, the big thing that's happening this week, of course, is the launch of the Champagne Lady
Christmas song.
Christmas song. Gosh, when are we going to get to hear it?
Well, we'll have to talk to Rock Chick about that because, you know, Rock Chick's written
Yeah.
the song, and but it's sort of all about me and the housewives and the champagne and the pussies galore and all that sort of thing. So she has been handling it, doing an amazing job, I might add. And but we're launching it at Gusto, which is a fairly small Italian restaurant in Ponsonby Road.
Yep.
And we're going to be charging $60 a head, and basically people get a glass of the fantastic champagne Jacquard and some food. And Vicky is going to be playing there anyway, and we're launching our song. And of course, it's been done by that guy, you know, Alan, who did How Bizarre. So it's going to be amazing, and all the video footage behind it. It's just so exciting. We're hoping to raise money, as you know, for the New Zealand Cat Foundation. We haven't quite worked it yet, but so people will click on it and they can put a couple of dollars in.
Well, that's going to be wonderful. Now, the date of the Gusto in Ponsonby Road, what night
It's
is that?
November the 12th. It's the afternoon. It's Sunday, actually.
Oh, it's Sunday, November the 12th. Well, that would be
Between 2 and
wouldn't that be
5.
a lovely day?
Oh,
Go to
it would be
Gusto,
fantastic.
Sunday the 12th.
So if people
viewers,
want
the
any
bid goes on.
tickets, they need to get onto iTickets or something. We'll be putting it up there.
Nice one, Anne. We're going to see you next week,
Yes, you will be.
and you'll tell us all about the Melbourne Cup.
Yes, I will. Thank you,
Great.
Gerard.
See you then.
Cheers.